My dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to ask yes or no questions starting with primary auxiliary verbs. Here I am going to use R under Learn English through Tamil Foundation course. I am Dr. Gunasegaran who is taking class for you. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, rules to ask questions starting with primary auxiliary verbs or yes or no question under this R. Now, before that, let me give some introduction. What is interrogative sentences? A sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. Normally, we are using the following types to ask questions. Number one, WH questions we have already discussed. Now we have started yes or no questions. And we will discuss in future tag questions. So my dear students, here one important information I want to give. Probably even many English teachers may not know this. So if you want to ask question to anybody, only three ways you can raise questions. One, by using WH questions like what, when, where, etc. Or when you ask question using auxiliary verb, specifically primary and secondary auxiliary verbs, normally you will get answer yes or no. So that we'll call it as yes or no questions. And third way we can raise question is tag question. That means you can give a positive statement and terminally you will raise a negative questions. The other way, you will give a negative statement, you will raise a positive questions. That is called tag questions. So today I am going to discuss under yes or no question R. Please follow me. So under the interrogative sentence, WH questions are questions that begin with words that typically start with WH. I informed you all earlier. They are used to gather information about a specific topic. Important WH words used to ask questions are number one, what? Number two, when? Number three, where? Number four, which? Number five, who? Number six, whom? Number seven, whose? Number eight, why? And number nine, how? Among these nine, as I already influenced, starting with the WH, the only question that is how, the order is getting reversed. That means H comes first, W comes last. That important point you must have. Now let me come for the next step, that is yes or no questions. Normally, yes or no questions do not require elaborate explanations or detailed information. Then raise me a question. What are the characteristics of yes or no question? Number one, simplicity. What is simplicity? They are straightforward and easy to answer. That question, if you to ask, it is straightforward and easy to answer. Number two, clarity. They ask for a clear affirmation or negation. Second characteristic. Third, Directness. They focus on a specific point without ambiguity. Number 4, consciousness. They are typically short and to the point. Number 5, binary response. They limit the response to two possible answers. One is yes, another is no. And lastly, efficiency. They are useful for quickly gathering information or making decisions. Because answer will be either yes or no. That's all. So they are useful for quickly gathering information. Kindly follow. Next. Now, under this, you have to follow some rules. When you are raising questions using auxiliary verbs to get yes or no answers, you have to follow some rules. Rule number 1. First, identify all the auxiliary verb which you include. Very, very important. Because verb can be classified into number of types. Normally, no grammar book is giving properly, including Run and Martin. We are following normally in school. They have not given properly all the verb they are not giving, types they are not giving. So here, one way of classifying verb is, I can classify main verb, another is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. What is main verb? What is auxiliary verb? How to identify? Very, very simple. Auxiliary verbs are only 5 types. Once if you identify that, all the remaining verbs are main verbs. Please follow. Here, just as I already informed you, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Please follow. These are the types of verbs. The first 3, 1, 2, 3, it is primary auxiliary. And this is called secondary auxiliary. You understand, please? Please understand this. So, under the primary auxiliaries, 3 types. The first one we will call it as be verbs. Normally, the be will be used when you ask the questions, WH questions in future. When you will be. So there, after will, be verb will come. So after will, is or no verb will come, only be will come. Is or was, were, nothing will come. So the present tense instead of is and or am, be will come. That is be verb. So now listen, the primary auxiliary verbs are am, which is suitable only for I. Please remember. Is, singular, or plural. The corresponding past and singular was past and plural verb. These 5 verbs are primary auxiliaries. The secondary auxiliary, we have 3. Do, does, did. 3. Do, plural verb, does, singular, and did, past tense. And third type, you must memorize, has, have, had. Has a primary auxiliary, have the primary auxiliary singular, have plural, had past tense. So for example, she has a pen. She has a pen. If you want to introduce have, I have a pen. Normally, have you have to use only for plural. Even though singular first person I, We are using only have. Please follow. Only be verbs, am only we are using. For all other auxiliary verbs, we are using plural verb. For example, I do, I have, I will, I would. Please memorize this. So, this is the most important. Have, plural. Then had, past tense. These primary auxiliary verbs you must have, they will act as the main verb, they will not as well as helping verb. That is main as well as helping verb it will come. Whereas 4 and 5, will, shall, can, may, must, fourth type, and would, should, could, might. That is the fifth type. These are called secondary auxiliary verb. Secondary auxiliary verb. Please memorize this. Rule 2. Place the suitable auxiliary verb. Please follow. This is most important. Place the suitable auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question, followed by the subject and the main verb. Please follow. Depending upon the subject, you have to use proper auxiliary verb. Let me explain this with a suitable example. Question is he coming to the party? So, is a singular. So, I am using he, third person singular. So, I am using is. I should not ask, are he coming to the party? I should not. It is wrong. So, this is correct sentence. Is he coming to the party? அவன் பார்ட்டிக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? Now, there are two possibilities. Yes or no. Suppose, if he is coming, yes, he is coming to the party. Positive. If positive. Suppose he is not ready to come or he is not coming. No. He isn't coming to the party. If negative. See, instead of telling is not, so that is better we have to pronounce isn't. This is the normally we are using in English. No, he isn't coming to the party. Negative. Rule 2. Rule 3. Add the rest of the sentence. If any required the words, if needed, you can have to add. So, just see here. Is he coming to the party? Already we have discussed. Now we are giving yes. Yes, he is coming to the party. The previous case I have stopped with this. But I am giving further information. That is rest of the sentence. What? And he will join with us. நம்முடன் சேர்ந்து பார்ட்டியில் அவன் கலந்து கொள்வான். Positive. No, he is not coming to the party. If it is negative. Rule 4. Use correct form of auxiliary verb. We have already informed you. See, for example, I am giving two types. One is wrong, another is correct. Do she know the answer? Do she know the answer? Do is a plural verb. She is the third person singular. So, they will not match. This is wrong. So, what is the correct way you have to answer, raise the question? Does she know the answer? Suppose the first one, if you want to do, if you want, so do you, do we, do they, you can use. For singular, third person singular, you have to use only does. That the rule says use the correct form of auxiliary verb depending upon the noun or pronoun, singular or plural. Please follow. Rule 5. The most important you must know to understand the questions and answer. Inversion of subject and verb. Please follow. Easy to understand. Suppose we are giving a sentence. You are coming to the party. நீ பார்ட்டிக்கு விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாய். Present continuous. Agree? So how I can raise question? Simple. I will invert. Put or you here. That's all. Other thing you can keep it remaining. What is the question now? Are you coming to the party? Only thing is I have to say, yes, I am coming to the party, or no, I am not coming to the party. So asking question is very simple, inversion of subject and verb. This is suitable in present, past and future sentences. Now let me concentrate now for the auxiliary verb or, and what is the general formula is, please follow the general formula. I have to use or. When I use or, the next I have to use the subject. Subject may be a noun, plural it should be, or personal pronoun. We have first person plural, second person singular or plural, third person plural. So in these cases, always use or. So now I will give some few sentences using or. I will raise, then also answer also, so you can enjoy. The first question: are chemical symbols standardized internationally to represent elements and compounds? What is the idea? Or chemical symbol, for example, chemical symbol O, it is for oxygen symbol, chemical symbol, element. And the compound, I will write now, chemical symbol water, it's a compound. Water, it is a chemical symbol H2O. So now I hope you understand that. So are chemical symbols standardized internationally to represent elements? Oxygen is an element and water is a compound. Now what is the answer? Only two possibilities. If it is yes, chemical symbols are standardized internationally to represent element and compound. Very simple. See here, we are putting yes. Then simply you are changing, that's all. So chemical symbols immediately are coming, are standardized internationally to represent elements and compounds. So to give reply very, very easy. This you must understand. The next one. Suppose if the answer is wrong, no, chemical symbols aren't standardized internationally to represent elements and compounds. Please follow. The second question: are mitochondria known as powerhouses of the cell? Cell are present in our body. Even plants and animals are having cell. If answer is yes, mitochondria are known as powerhouses of the cell. Correct. Logically it is correct. Question is correct. No. This is just for giving answer. Mitochondria aren't known as powerhouses of the cell. This is for the learning sake we are giving no. But reality, yes is the correct answer. So logical. Please follow. The third questions: are all metals good conductors of electricity? Metals are good conductors or all metal? எல்லா மெட்டல்களும் குட் கண்டக்டர்ஸ் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி இருக்குமா? If it is yes, all metals are good conductors of electricity. No, No, all metals aren't good conductors of electricity. So this is the correct answer actually, because all metals are not good conductors. Good conductors are normally we are using copper, silver, we are using commonly as a coil, wire. So they are good conductors. Iron. Okay? So this is the answer. So that is the correct one. Logic. Next question. Are the effects of global warming visible on both land and ocean ecosystem? This is the question. If answer is yes, the effects of global warming are visible on both the land and ocean ecosystem. Correct. Logically correct. We can observe the global warming both land and ocean. Suppose if you want to give no answer, no, the effects of global warming aren't visible on both land and ocean ecosystem. Kindly follow. The fourth sentence. Are Newton's three laws of motion. Newton's three laws of motion coming under physics. First law, second law, third law. Are Newton's three laws of motion applicable in both classical quantum mechanics? If answer is yes, Newton's three laws of motion are applicable in both classical quantum mechanics. Actually, logically, this is correct. For answer's sake, no, Newton's three laws of motion aren't applicable in both classical quantum physics. Please follow. Next question. Question number 6. Are photosynthesis and cellular respiration examples of opposite biochemical process? Please follow me. Are photosynthesis and cellular respiration, two processes, so we are using are examples of opposite biochemical process. If it is yes, we will give answer yes. Photosynthesis and cellular respiration are examples of opposite biochemical process. Opposite biochemical process. If it is no, photosynthesis and cellular respiration aren't examples of opposite biochemical process. Kindly follow. So answer logically yes is the correct answer, because during photosynthesis by plants they eliminate carbon dioxide, emit carbon dioxide, whereas they absorb carbon dioxide and emit oxygen. Whereas cellular respiration, human beings, animals, they will inhale oxygen and leave carbon dioxide. So opposite process. Please follow. So photosynthesis is a process by which, with the help of chlorophyll, so they absorb carbon dioxide, convert it into glucose. That is called photosynthesis. Please follow. Number 7. Are the plants used photosynthesis a process? Just now we discussed. Answer yes. The plants are used photosynthesis a process. Correct logically. Also. No. The plants aren't used photosynthesis a process. Question number 8. Are you feeling well today? Are you feeling well? நீ இன்றைக்கு நன்றாக இருக்கிறாயா? If answer is yes, I am feeling well today. ஆமாம், நான் இன்று நன்றாக இருக்கிறேன். இல்லை என்றால் no, நான் இன்று I am not feeling well today. I am not feeling well today. இன்று நான் நன்றாக இல்லை. Now one important information I want to give, my dear student, follow. In all auxiliary verbs, when you are adding negative, when you add not, isn't, aren't, we are using. But am, when we are using, we should not add amn't, am not, you have to use. Please have it in mind. Very, very important. Next one, number 9. Are you planning to travel to Paris? Paris is in France, capital of France. Are you planning to travel to Paris? If yes, answer is you want to say yes, I am planning to travel to Paris. Suppose not interested, no, I am not planning to travel to Paris. I hope very clear. Next question, last question. Are you available for a meeting tomorrow? Are you available for a meeting tomorrow? Suppose yes. If yes, I am available for a meeting tomorrow. If no, I am not available for a meeting tomorrow. So very nicely, by using are, I have used nearly 10 different sentences. I used asked questions using. So to give yes or no answer. Please follow, my dear students. So this is the very, very important. So next class, I'll go for next chapter. So see you. Bye-bye. Dr. Gunasekaran.